Hello, everybody. Please, can you tell me if there's a buzzing? I'm sure I've got a buzz on the mic. I'm picking up. I've just been messing about with leads, changing the leads to try and lose the buzz, but it's not going. It's not going according to plan tonight. I hope everything's coming through. I'm just going to have a quick monitor on the phone to see if everything's coming through. Okay, I'm getting all sorts of messages here. So let's see how we go on. Speak, you bugger. This is me. Right, okay. So I'm coming through. Right, I'm coming through. So I know I've got sound. Bring up the guitar. Okay, yeah. Sure, there's a buzzing on this. I'm getting a buzz in this end. Right. So yeah, I was going to be singing to a. Yeah, I was going to be singing to some backing tracks tonight. I've got a whole host of backing tracks, and I've not sung with a band for quite a bit. And singing to backing tracks is very similar because you've just got a load of noise behind you and you sing along to it. So that's how it goes. But yeah, so it's going to be a country and western night again tonight. So I'll kick off with this one. Well, I quit my job down at the car wash. I wrote my mama a goodbye note. By midnight, I'd left Denton with my guitar under my coat, and I hitchhiked all the way down to Memphis. Got a room at the YMCA. Spending all them nights looking for a place to play. Well, I thought my picking would set 'em on fire, but nobody wanted to hire the guitar man. Well, nearly starved to death in Memphis when I run out of money and luck. So I bought me a ride to Mekong, Georgia on an overloaded poultry truck. And I hitched on down to Panama City, started working at all-night bars, hoping I could make myself $1 making music on my guitar. Got the same old story from all-night peers. There ain't no room around here for the guitar man. We don't need a guitar man, son. Well, I stepped in the hobo jungle, walked about 1,000 miles of track, till I found myself in Mobile, Alabama, at a club they call Big Jack's. Little four-piece band was playing, so I took my guitar and I sat in, and I showed them what a band would sound like with a swinging little guitar man. Show 'em, son. If you ever take a trip down to the ocean, find yourself down around Mobile, Well, pick it on out to a club called Jack's if you got a little time to kill. Just follow that big old crowd of people. You'll end up on his dance floor, digging the finest little five-piece band up and down the Gulf of Mexico. Well, guess who's leading that five-piece band? Wouldn't you know it's that swinging little guitar man? There you go. Let's open it up with a guitar man. And now I'm gonna play this one. This seems to go down well. It's one of my own compositions. And it's a song of advice. Because we all need advice from time to time. We all need to be told what to do when we're not sure about things. And this one is all about habits you shouldn't get involved in. It's called Foreign Objects. Got the bloody hay fever. Sick of sniffling. My dear father said to me, nothing in this life is free, and never trust a man who dislikes dogs. And he gave me these pearls of wisdom. It's a mental immune system. Some were short and some were monologues. In this world of bad temptation, drinks and drugs and masturbation, there's one thing that you must never do. Don't put foreign objects up your bum, even if you think it could be fun. 'Cause nothing good was ever gained except embarrassment and pain. No, don't put foreign objects up your bum. Consider this the golden rule, a lesson never taught in school. It should be on the curriculum. Let that bad idea pass to stick an object up your ass, not even a finger or a thumb. In this world of bad temptation, drinks and drugs and masturbation, there's one thing that you must never do. Don't put foreign objects up your bum, even if you think it could be fun. 'Cause nothing good was ever gained except embarrassment and pain. No, don't put foreign objects up your bum. You'll be sitting awkwardly in the nearest A&E, hoping that the doctor understands that it was an accident and you're no sexual deviant. And let's hope he's got a steady hand. But in this world of bad temptation, drinks and drugs and masturbation, there's one thing that you must never do. Don't put foreign objects up your bum, even if you think it could be fun. Nothing good was ever gained except embarrassment and pain. No, don't put foreign objects up your bum. Don't put foreign objects up your bum, even if you think it could be fun. 'Cause nothing good was ever gained except embarrassment and pain. foreign objects up your bum. No, don't put foreign objects up your bum. Don't put foreign objects up your bum. There you go, kids, just say no. I think you know what's coming next. Ever since I was a young boy, well, I played that silver ball. From Toho down to Brighton, you know that I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like it in any amusement hall. Well, that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. Well, he stands just like a statue, becomes part of the machine. He's feeling all the bumpers and he's always playing clean. He plays by intuition, them digit counters fall. You know that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. Well, he's a pinball wizard, and there has to be a twist. He's a pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. Well, how do you think that he does it? I don't know. Well, now what makes him so good? Well, that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. Well, he ain't got no distractions, he can't hear no buzzes and bells. Don't see lights flashing, cause he plays by sense of smell. Always gets a replay, I've never seen him fall. You know that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. Cause he's a pinball wizard, and there has to be a twist. He's a pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. Well, how do you think he does it? I don't know. Well, what makes him so good? You know that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. I said that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. I said that deaf, dumb, and blind kid, well, he sure plays a mean pinball. I'm just going to have a quick tune just to make sure that this bugger's staying in tune. Because I just picked this up in the last minute and I didn't get a chance to it was out quite a bit. That'll do for me. Good enough for jazz. Right, okay. Okay, we'll do that one. Now this one is, well, you could say it isn't country, but it is a country song. But it's in a country style, in actual fact. And the guy that wrote it was a fellow called Lionel Richie. And he comes from that cowboy sort of area, in actual fact. stuck on you. Got a feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. 'Cause I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Stuck on you, been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. 'Cause I'm on my way. So hard to see why a woman like you should wait around for a man like me. 'Cause I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Oh yeah, mighty glad you stayed. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. Pick up my troubles and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. Got a feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see why a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. 'Cause I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. Pack up my troubles and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, you know I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. Got a feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Okay, there we go. Let's have another look and see if there's anybody in the house or whether I'm just singing to myself. Right, let's go on there, and then we'll, right, okay, we've got some people in. I just got to turn this down because otherwise I just listen to itself. Right, Glenn James, how's it going? Graham Buckley, Philip Jackson are watching. Great. Evening, people. Hope you're all well. I hope the sound's coming through. Okay. I hope it's. Please tell me if it's balanced. If the vocals and the guitar are balanced and they're high enough. Because the problem I seem to find is every week it seems to differ. I put the same settings on everything, and I don't know. It's something between OBS, the operating system I'm using, and Facebook. And one has to talk to the other, but it's an absolute nightmare sometimes. Yeah, so there you go. I've been a friend on Facebook for a while, and the comments and the photos make me smile. And it's good to follow trends that people show, but don't try to make a friend that you don't know. I'm not a social stalker on the net. Well, I'm just a friend you ain't already met, and I'd really like to add you as a friend, but Facebook wants to bring this to an end. I always thought that Facebook was a place to know people you don't meet face to face, and you could get to know them all online, people you could talk to all the time. I'm not a social stalker on the net. You see, I'm just a friend you ain't already met, and I'd really like to add you as a friend, but Facebook wants to bring this to an end. There's one thing that you all must understand. It's a lesson that I had to learn firsthand, to know the silly rules when you begin, 'cause making friends you don't know is a sin. I'm not a social stalker on the net. You know, I'm just a friend you ain't already met, and I'd really like to add you as a friend, but Facebook wants to bring this to an end. I've been banned from making friends for 14 days, and I've had to learn the error of my ways. But if Facebook does not want me as a friend, well, I'll have to bring my profile to an end. I'm not a social stalker on the net. You see, I'm just a friend you ain't already met, and I'd really like to add you as a friend, but Facebook wants to bring this to an end. I said that Facebook wants to bring this to an end. You know that Facebook wants to bring this to an end. There you go, that's a song of mine called Just a Friend. And that's a story, actually, all about, I'm trying to, oh, I'll do this one and all. That was a story all about being banned from Facebook for 14 days, because when I first went on Facebook, I didn't have any friends. And so I started making friends, just clicking add friend, add friend, add friend. And I thought, oh, this is how you do it. But I didn't know that you're not supposed to make friends with people you don't know. But I knew them. It's just Facebook didn't know I knew them. So, you know, in their wisdom, they ended up banning me for 14 days. But the best part of it is now I'm actually on a restricted account on Facebook. And that's because I keep sharing videos that are, shall we say, sensitive in this controlled, politically correct world. So now when you share something that reveals a truth, you know, about the additives they're putting in food, or the fact that electric cars are non-sustainable because you charge them by burning coal in a furnace to charge up the generators, and you think to yourself, you know, it's the truth. But they say, oh, you can't do that, you know. So 90 days I'm on a restricted. So sometimes you won't see stuff coming from me because they're in their eye, I'm blowing the whistle, and you don't like blowing the whistle, do they? I mean, look what Elon Musk did. He went into Twitter, and he fired half of the bloody workforce because they weren't doing anything. But the FBI and the CIA were. Let's put a cat amongst the pigeons. So Ed Sheeran won his case because he wasn't plagiarising. So that's opened the gate for me to play my song. Now, it may sound like something, it may not. You decide. You tell me whether it sounds like another song. This is called Eat Them All. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna make a brew for you. By now you should have realized that I'm gonna make it with Thai food. I don't believe that anybody makes a cup of tea the way I do. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire on the stove is out. And I'm sure you lit a stove before, but we've sure to blow the candle out. I don't believe that anybody makes a cup of tea the way I do. And all the tea brewed in the pot, I'm finding that all the flavor from the leaves are blinding. There's so many flavored teas that I would like to try, but I don't know how. And maybe we're gonna have a hobnob, baby. And after all, we can eat them all. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna make a brew for you. And by now you should have realized that I'm gonna make it with Thai food. And I don't believe that anybody makes a cup of tea the way I do. Ooh. And all the tea brewed in the pot, I'm finding that all the flavors in the leaves are blinding. There's so many flavored teas that I would like to try, but I don't know how. And maybe we're gonna have a hobnob, baby. And after all, we can eat them all. And maybe we're gonna have a hobnob, baby. And after all, we can eat them all. We can eat them all. We can eat them all. So that's a little ditty called Eat Them All, and it's all about making a brew and having a biscuit. So tell me what you think. Does it sound like anything you know? Who knows? Maybe the lawsuits will come flying at me. Okay, where are we? Right, I'm going to sing one more of mine, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to bugger off before the lawyers beat the door down. This one is, it's a song all about the Kingston Stink. And that's a place, a boneyard that used to be open. And they used to collect all the meat and all the bones from all the butchers, all the stuff they couldn't put in a sausage. They used to collect them up in wagons and then grind it down to make glue at Kingston Mill, which is about 500 yards that way from my house. It closed down a long time ago because they couldn't stop the smell. Or so they thought. And one fella used to really give him stick, all the time. He was complaining and complaining and complaining. And eventually they give up, and he retired, the old fella, and he sold the boneyard. And the smell was still there, because ironically behind the boneyard was a sewage works. Well, just outside of Hightown Centre, something hits you as you enter. It's a smell they can't prevent. Down at the Kingston Stink. Horses' heads and running meat, the pungent smell of treesy feet. Work at the boneyard ain't so sweet. Down at the Kingston Stink. Down at the Kingston Stink, well, it's stronger than you think. Those maggots turn to flies, bringing water to your eyes. Thanks to the old boneyard, it makes breathing kinda hard. And the best that you can do is stand downwind or upwind. Anytime you're passing through, just hold your breath until you're blue. Past the place they make the glue. Down at the Kingston Stink. Smells just like the depths of hell. Can't get rid of that awful smell. Up your nostrils it will dwell. Down at the Kingston Stink. Down at the Kingston Stink, well, it's stronger than you think. Those maggots turn to flies, bringing water to your eyes. Thanks to the old boneyard, it makes breathing kinda hard. The best that you can do is stand upwind. For a mile or two each way, it almost takes your breath away. Couldn't keep those flies away. Down at the Kingston Stink. Paydays at the end of the week. Take home all that you can eat. Work at the boneyard is a treat. Down at the Kingston Stink. Down at the Kingston Stink, it's stronger than you think. And those maggots turn to flies, bringing water to your eyes. Thanks to the old boneyard, it makes breathing kinda hard. And the best that you can do is stand upwind. Just outside of Hightown Centre, there's a smell as you enter. It's a smell they can't prevent. Down at the Kingston. There you go. Down at the Kingston Stink. So that's it for another week. If anybody's out in Ashton on Stockport Road, I think Stockport Road we call it, on the West End, on Monday afternoon at 5 o'clock, I'll be entertaining the folks in the Oxford Inn. So all are welcome. Free entry, plenty of beer, the sun will be shining, and I'll be chirping away, singing songs, telling stories, telling jokes. Not necessarily good ones, but I'll be telling them. So until then, look after yourselves. And adios. Adios. My friends, it's time for me to go. It's been a blast to see you all. And since we met and we first said hello, but now goodbye. And the memories we made tonight will always be recalled in my mind. And my friends, you're always in my heart, and you will always be my kind. Adios, I have to leave to travel to somewhere that I have to be, to a place where rivers flow gently to the the open sea. It's sea. But the memories we had tonight will always be recalled. I've got a thing in my mind. And my friends, you're always in my heart, and you will always be my kind. A cup of tea song. Well, I've sang a song or two, and I played this old guitar, and I hope that the words I've sang have touched your hearts. One day I will come back and sing for you. And the memories we've made tonight will always be recalled in my mind. And my friends, you're always in my heart, and you will always be my kind. I said the memories we've made tonight will always be recalled in my mind. And my friends, you're always in my heart, and you will always be my kind. Adios, adios, adios. Till next week, next Thursday, same spot on the dial. Adios.